Hello, my name is Danny O'Dwyer and you're watching another one of my hot takes, the show where I play a video game for not an incredibly long period of time, not let's play length, but it's not a video review either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's me taking some time to highlight a game that I've been playing recently, a game that usually I enjoy, and this one I'm enjoying quite a lot, although I feel like I'm late to the party on it. This is The Long Dark, which is a game out of Canada. It was funded by the Canadian Media Fund, I do believe. Hinterland Games are behind it, and it's a game set in Canada, albeit the very rural northern parts of it. It is a survival game, but unlike most other survival games, it's hard to survive in this one. I've got a save game here, which is 2.5 days in, 14% of the world explored, but for the sake of this, I'm going to jump into a brand new one. There's some difficulty involved. You can choose the difficulty here. This one's not so bad. The wildlife sort of leaves you alone. This one, it's a little bit more difficult. And then this one here, animals go and fuck you up. So I'm going to go with Voyageur here. And then there's a bunch of different regions, which are all connected, I believe, in a sort of a snaky way. The beginning of one, or the end of one might be the beginning of another. For the sake of this one, let's go random. Who knows where we're going to land? That's always fun. And then there isn't much of a difference, I don't think, in terms of just grunting. It's a good name for a save, actually. Grunting. So this game has been out on early access from sometime last year. It is not finished. It's $19.99 at the moment. And it has this sandbox mode is basically the only way you can play it, but there's a good bit of variety and replayability in here. There is a story mode that they are also working on, which is apparently going to get launched sometime this year. And don't worry, there's nothing wrong with your video card. This is as dark as it gets. This is as dark as it gets sometimes here in a game called The Long Dark. You've got an inventory. You search things. You pack up your inventory with stuff that you want to take on your way. And the inventory is very important because you do have a weight limit. You can carry over this weight limit, but you're going to start losing other aspects of your vitality here. Warmth, the amount of rest you have, the amount of food you have in your stomach, the amount of water that you have. These are the sort of core things. You may also notice that these are still going down, even though that I'm in what you might think is a pause menu here. The items of clothing you wear as well, super important to making sure that you are keeping warm enough, because that's what's going to kill you more than anything else, probably. And then the journal sort of just keeps in a basic amounts of information about how you've been doing. I've survived for 14 minutes, so I'm doing pretty good so far. You've also got the ability to start a fire anywhere and to roll out a bedroll, but really what you want to be able to do is find somewhere. The loop of this game is basically go out, get as far as you can, because you're gonna wander into these little parts and basically empty them of everything that's useful. So you need to keep moving, and while you're doing that, you need to make sure that you're fed, watered, that you're not getting hunted, and if you are, you need to sort of, either shake a flare at a wolf or run as fast as you can. The start it's never going to be as easy as this. This is the part that they are giving you a lot of stuff. Book is not for reading, it's for making tinder. You can also make fires inside of these stoves if you don't want to make a fire on the outside. That's kind of what you want to do mostly, is you want to get into a place, sleep overnight, because overnight it's fucking freezing, and then otherwise get into places like this and try and keep yourself warm and stock up before you make on your next voyage. To start a fire, this guy here is 90% chance of success. I can stick some accelerant in there and that'll make it 100%, but I don't want to use my accelerant. In fact, I'm not even going to use a fire here. I'm gonna keep moving, because what time is it now? How many hours of daylight are left? 4 hours of daylight left. Maybe not the best time to be going out, but fuck it, we'll try it. What are you? Another book. There's more stuff up here. I've been to this lighthouse before. Run a little bit. A down vest, very important. Ooh, I'm not gonna rest. Take that back. Take that back. Do not want to rest. A little toque, or a hat, as I like to call them. Tomato soup, very important. You can eat this. Yeah, sure, dog food. We're not beyond dog food in this game. You can. There's a lot of food in this. A lot of stuff in this game is like. It's not just the item that it sort of expects it to be. You can also break down a lot of these things. For instance, the simple tool is very important. This is probably going to put me over, is it? No, I've got more inventory. For instance, a tomato soup, you can actually, like, if you want, heat it up, and it gives you an extra bit of warmth in your stomach as well when you're going outside. Lots of the other things you can break down into component parts. Energy bar, obviously, it's just an energy bar, but there are some items you can sort of tear apart. And then wood is always really important for basically setting stuff on fire. I'm actually going to go up to the top of this lighthouse. I do know where I am in the map. I've been in this lighthouse a bunch. In fact, my last save game was also in this lighthouse. Fuck me. If you pick up a lamp, that can be kind of handy sometimes, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to go out here. It's a very atmospheric, lonely game. There's another hat up here. Fucking wonderful. I can actually tear that apart if I want. And this is what the outside looks like. It's all frozen. I once got caught there between a bear and a wolf. And in fact, I'm gonna... Oh, hello. 2 rifle rounds. I once found a rifle and then pointed at a wolf. And it went click as I attempted to shoot the wolf off of me. Where the fuck? It's so dark. It's a very atmospheric game. Its mechanisms are very interesting. Finding a new place is very interesting. There's a lot of emergent gameplay in here. I once packed up. I had everything ready. I got everything in my bag. I made sure I had hot food, and I ate breakfast the morning before I went out to this voyage. And then when I went outside, there was a fucking blizzard, and I was stuck for days and days. I couldn't get out. Alright, I'm gonna put some pants on. These ones are better than the ones I got on me. So what else we got here? Put on a hat. Insulated vest I've already got on. Basic gloves. Put those on as well. Okay, and that'll help me a little bit. It'll say, feels like -9, even though... What is it? Air temperature is 11 at the moment. A little bit of wind chill there as well. So I got a clothing bonus. And a clothing wind chill bonus. Very important. And I'm gonna go out here. I don't really have much in the way of anything to protect myself with at the moment, I don't think. Now, this game has got good controller support as well. I usually play with the controller. I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard for the first time here, and it's working fine. I got flares here, which are very important, actually. I'm going to hold on to this guy. If you see in honesty, if I was playing this normally, I probably wouldn't be walking around with the flare in my hand, but if you see wolves, for instance, you can light one of these bad boys and try and scare them away. And what else we got here? Actually, I want my stats down. I'm a little bit hungry. I might have one of my delicious bars here. Calories going up. Time to eat. It's very cold and calculated type of game, really. It's very matter of fact. This may look like your walking simulator type of game, but it is not really interested in any sort of, you know, forced emotional levity. This is very much a game of, yo, fucking survive, asshole. And like, I don't think there is a way of surviving non-stop. Get in here. You can hide in here and
hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, me too, bro. Get some of that shit. Yeah, I don't think you can survive ad nauseum. That has not been my experience of this game. I think my longest I've lasted is about 5 days, maybe. It basically involves walking and walking and walking, getting lost in mines and caves and stuff, and carrying around this fucking What was that? Oh, it's myself. It's myself getting cold. Shit. Fucking Blizzard. Fucking Blizzard with their closed betas for Overwatch. Alright. What's in here? I think this might be a mine. Ugh. I need to get in here. I need to put this flare away when I get in, but honestly, I might actually need it. What is that? Scrap metal. I'll have it. Get into an abandoned mine. That's always a good idea. Oh, God. Okay. Who loves orange soda? I'm gonna drink it. Need those calories. Do not need a table. I can break down this table and turn it into wood if I had a hatchet, but I don't have it. Also don't have a crowbar to open this one up, but I do have this guy. Lantern. Way more important. So slide it up. When you got a certain amount of fuel, you pick up fuel in a lot of places. It's just, you make your own stories in this game is what I really like about it, is that shit happens and it's like, it feels like it happened to you. It's a beauty of emergent gameplay. I was once in there's a part of this world where there's a dam. And I went into this dam, and the dam was huge. And I was walking around the dam for, well, it felt like an hour probably, just to kind of like, ooh, I'll pick up a coal. Sure. Christmas present for someone. And it felt like this huge place that I was like just scavenging for items. And I was walking along, and I went downstairs, and I had a lamp, and I was worried the lamp might go out, and I was going from room to room, kind of fast, so I could make sure that I had enough lamp oil. And I opened this door, right? And then the next thing is I'm outside, and the door closes behind me, and I'm like, oh fuck! And I turn around, and like the door won't open again. It's like a one-way door, and I'm standing on the edge of the outside of the dam, like not on top, like on the edge of it, and I had to like walk along the whole dam to get back to where I was meant to be. But for a second I was like, oh shit, and like the wind was super bad. I love, even here when you're leaving the mine, you know it's just awful outside. Oh Jesus, don't do that. Like, you know, you can hear that wind out there, and it's like, oh, I don't want to go outside. Alright, let's go outside. Let's see what's outside. In the long dark. How much daylight's left here? 3 hours. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit chilly. It looks pretty chilly out here, actually. You'll see the icon on the bottom left. Oh, it's gone now. It was there a second ago. It basically lets you know if it's like more cold than usual. Oh fuck! Did I just go in a circle? Wait a second. This whole map looks the same sometimes, so I'm not sure, but... What's in here? Canada! Canada's in here. I love how they clearly had to like put Canadian shit in here for it to apply for the media fund. There's a similar thing in there's a tax grant in the UK for game developers right now, but the game needs to exhibit some sort of a British sort of aspect in it culturally. And I was talking to Sean Murray about this, who's a friend of mine who makes No Man's Sky. I say friend of mine, he's an industry colleague of mine, he's from my hometown as well. And I was talking to him about it, I think, and he said that like they had to make up some sort of fucking reason why No Man's Sky was British. Like I don't know, maybe there's an English planet in the game or something. I forget, I think he told me. I need to ask him about that again. So here we are in a canning plant or something. Fuck knows. Last time I was here there was a bear. And the bears in this game, man, you do not fuck with them. So you'll come across a lot of like busted up stuff. This whole area is basically what used to be some sort of remote outpost town, some sort of industry was happening out here. And it's getting nighttime pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to try and find somewhere to sleep. I think there's some bunk beds in here. This looks like a bunk beddy type place. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Ooh, beautiful lighting as well. So I could use my lamp and see if I can spot something. You do miss stuff in this game. The game does not scream out items to you very much. I love that. I think this might be my favorite part of this entire game, because you spend a lot of time indoors in this game trying to basically like just survive a little bit. And I think one of my favorite parts is this. Just listen. You spend a lot of time in this game just sitting here listening to how terrifyingly cold it sounds outside. This thing's for sharpening blades. Very handy. You also, this game is also one of those things where it sort of passively teaches you about survival in that horrible way where you kind of feel like you could survive. You're like, oh yeah, I know what to do. I need to get a can opener if I got lost, or failing that, some sort of screwdriver situation and maybe a hammer. And everyone here, since I moved to California, like, Ireland has no forests. We don't care. There's no animals. You could walk from the north of Ireland to the south and the only thing that would kill you would be boredom. But here in California, man, they got fucking mountain lions, and they got fucking bears and all manner of shit. I saw 2 possums fighting outside my front door once. Possum will eat your face off. So it's real worrying. This game kind of gives me that false sense of confidence. Look at this, all this shit. Look at this stuff. So what happens usually when I play this game is that I'm doing all this and I'm picking up all this hot loot. Fucking Diablo 3 style. And then you realize like I'm already halfway up to my 30 kilograms of maximum weight. What was that noise? I thought I heard a noise. A lot of bumps in the night in this place. And it's sort of good. Every once in a while I hear something, I think it's a wolf or something. And there's good types of like visual storytelling in this game as well. Kind of letting you know what was here before. And I don't think there's a way to survive. But the last save I have, I think is the furthest I've managed to travel in any one go. So I'm trying to see if there is maybe a way out of here. I don't know. Creepy noises. Get a hacksaw to chop that off. Let's get some more of this hot grape soda. No, it's empty, is it? Fuck. What's that? Fleece. Is that better than what I have now? Fleece, 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 fleece. Oh yeah, you're good. How are you? You're better than this thin wool sweater. So, for instance, I can drop this, or if I want, I can spend time to harvest it, which might give me cloth. I think there's a chance on harvesting as well. It takes time as well. It's going to take about 30 minutes. So you'll see in the top left, my 2 hours drops down into 1. And this happens in lots of different ways. For instance, one of the most important things you can do in this game is make water, which you will need a lot of. So, for instance, okay, I'm a little bit tired now. I'm gonna have to chill out and get some and relax for a little while. But while I'm doing that, maybe before I do that, I'm probably gonna prepare myself some water. What's that? Matches? Need those. Okay. You know what? I'll fucking do it here. Why not? So, start fire. Oh shit! I can't do it indoors, can I? Damn it. Oh no! Is there no stove out here? Oh shit! There's no stove in here. I can't. There's no stove. I don't think there's a stove in the places outside. Oh sugar. So this is what happens: is that you realize you've badly managed your time and you need to like kind of rush to get shit done. So actually, to see that 29.98 kilograms, it's going down because I'm tired at the moment. So okay, I need to do this quickly. I need to get you, unequip you. Fuck, it's gorgeous. Nature will kill me. Okay, just for you, I'm gonna do this here just to show you guys. So I'm gonna start a fire. I'll put it here. 85% chance. Yeah, that's good enough for me. If I put the accelerant in, it'll definitely work. But I have a feeling this will be enough. It's really cool because the game just makes you wait and listen to it, and then yep, that looks like it's taken. There's a camp me and my lady go up to in Northern California where it's got a fire wood burning stove and I try and light fires and it always takes me about 3 times to get the first one going. Okay, so this is actually going to, my skill's gone up, you can see in the bottom, but this is also going to keep me warm, which is very important. Oh no, I can't do it here, damn it. I can't make water on these ones. Oh shit, where's that coming from? That's frozen ice as well. So, ooh, that moon is huge. So these fires are really good for keeping you warm, but it's on a wood burning stove that you can melt ice, which is essentially what you need to do. Oh, there's accelerant right there. What you need to do to get water, because I don't think I have any at the moment. Do I? Oh no! Less than 1 hour of daylight left. Can I have a drink of this delicious orange soda? Where's it going? Pork and beans. Pineapple grape soda. Yummy! Alright, it was a bit of a waste making this fire outside. Oh shit, it's gone out. So I can keep it going if I want, or I can go for a snooze, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So, 1 hour daylight left is usually about, well, like 9 hours of... We'll see in a second. Yeah, 9 hours, 10 hours. And you really can't... You can go outside at nighttime if you want, but it is so unbelievably cold at nighttime that there's no point. I love you wake up and your eyes don't even work. So let's see how cold it is outside right now. It's fucking still dark, Jesus. 1 hour of darkness left. Oh, I'm really thirsty. So all your stats go down while your sleep goes, or your rest goes up, but the rest of your stats go down. How am I doing now? A little bit more. I really fucked up by not getting water. The one thing about these sodas is that they give you calories, which is pretty important. I'm not gonna light my torch. I don't think. I just want to get walking. Is it not that cold right now? Minus 20. Not. Fuck me. Fuck me. All right. Go back in. Jesus. Get in bed for another 2 hours, maybe. Oh shit, did I just do 15 hours? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, God, for a second there I panicked. Okay. Okay. Let's go outside. Sometimes there's a blizzard and that fucks you up, but I think I'm okay now. It's still going down pretty fast. So early in the morning it can still be quite cold. So this is the perfect time to eat some pork and beans, or heat up some baked beans, or you can also get animal meat from any corpses you find of animals, or from hunting them as well. You can use crossbows and stuff, or not crossbows, sorry, bows and arrows and guns as well. But like you saw earlier, ammunition can be really, really sparse, so you got to be very careful with how you take your shots. Alright, let's walk down here. I gotta really like... It reminds me of sort of a mix between... Maybe not a mix between, but there's elements of Half-Life 2's Highway 17 in this game. And there's also sort of a Fallout-y vibe to it as well, except you never see people. You're the only person here. I think the story goes is that you crash in a plane or something and... Oh, shit, am I freezing? No, I'm doing alright. Yeah, you crash in a plane and you're left out here in the wilderness. In this old logging community or whatever it is. But yeah, you never see anyone. So it's got a kind of a... It's like a Cormac McCarthy kind of the road kind of element to it as well. So fuck knows what direction I'm going in. That's the problem as well, is you end up like getting lost. Oh, I need something else to... See, look at this. Breaking this down will cost 10 minutes, 42 calories. And it'll give me 2 sticks. It's also going to make me pretty cold because I'm just sitting out here taking it. So I'm like, freeze. I've gotten into here. Look, I'm so cold. So I better find somewhere to hot. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I can't feel my feet.
This is what I was worried about when I came out the mine. I just fucking doubled up on myself. Oh well. Fuck. It's that car we searched in earlier. Well, that's kind of perfect, actually. What a good way to finish this video, I guess. See in the bottom left? That's frostbite or whatever. See the red little icicles in the corner. Fuck, hopefully there's no wolves up here or anything. You can usually hear them and spot them from pretty far. But yeah, that's what I mean by making your own story. This is a game where it gives you a bunch of rules. They're pretty well defined. The game is very good at communicating its rules to you. You can see the bottom corner now. I'm 100% on my how much I'm freezing to death by, or that's my life, I guess. And now that I'm freezing, it's going down. And once it does, and it'll actually take me a couple of days to get that back up to 100. Usually, you have to you can break your leg and sprain your ankles, and you have to sort yourself out and patch yourself up and do all that shit. Oh, we're back here anyway, so I might as well get a fucking fire going with some accelerant. Who cares now? I'm freezing to death. And since I'm here, might as well. I can add some coal in, which will keep it going a little bit longer. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add the coal. Oh, I have to wait for it to heat up first. Okay. That's the only fuel I have. Fuck! I should have picked up more wood. I can melt some snow. Let's do like 1.5 liters maybe. Takes a lot of time. before my water's almost gone. Okay, I can add in the coal now in a second. Add fuel. Great, 1 hour, 20 minutes. And then once you melt the snow, you have to boil it so it... Oh, I've got purification. That's great. I can add one of these in. So I can purify... No, you know what? I'll just boil it. It's better. So I've got potable water, non-potable water, and then I can boil this, and then this will now be drinkable water. And that's not so bad. Life's not so bad now. I can drink some of this water. And that's the long dark. That's the long and short of it. Game auto saves, so you can't decide when you're finishing yourself. But yeah, saves basically anytime you go into a building or every once in a while. And I really like this game. It's 1999. It's early access, but I've put probably maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours into it so far. Very much enjoying it. Looking forward to there being more stuff in the story mode when that gets launched. Apparently it's Q2 2016 that's coming, and they're going to add additional story stuff to the game throughout the rest of 2016. And yeah, it's a great game. I've been enjoying it a lot, and that is my hot take. This, for the first time, is actually, this lighting actually kind of works for what's happening in the game, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Every time I hot take, I just change the lighting so it fucking represents the video game. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time on Hot Take. This should be called Cold Take. This game is very cold. I'm gonna take off all my clothes now.